force applied and the distance moved by the point of applications of force in the direction of the force. In simple terms, someone can simply put it that work is the product of force applied and the distance moved in the direction of force. But it is worth noting that for work to be done, distance has to be covered, and the direction of the force is taken into consideration. Whose or a desk in the classroom, you should be in position to say that it was here, now it is there. The direction has to be taken care of. So there are two things here that I want you to note. One is the force that you are going to exert on the object, and then the distance taken by that object is what we call work. And for work to be done, there must be force and there must be distance. When you do some work from morning up to sunset and you don't register any distance, just know that work is not done. For example, after these lessons, I would take us outside to push down the perimeter wall fence. If we succeed, then we can report to the head teacher that we did some work. But should we fail, then we need to not to complain. Maybe we are tired, we are sweating, maybe like a pig and all that. Yet the perimeter wall fence failed to come down. There we are going to conclude that we did not do anything and we don't need to complain. Thank you very much. Let us continue. Now, in this case, you see this young girl here. Is one of our friend in this class. That was yesterday. I met her around the perimeter wall fence. Then I told her, could you please help me? I want to exit. Pull down the fence. I want to pass from here. The girl tried on her own, but no work was done. I could not get out from there because much as she was applying her force, but the wall falls. Therefore, there was no that force may be applied to move an object, but instead, the object may fail to move. And in that case, we say there is no work done. In a simple term, work done mathematically is got from force, which we represent it with letter F, and then the displacement, which is letter S. And by the way, you may come across some textbooks saying force times distance, but let me tell you, displacement is better because it has the elements of distance and then direction. Yes, so we have force times displacement in a single term. W, which stands for work done, equals to force times distance. And in this case, I say the S is the displacement because it has the elements of direction. Class, we have yet another thing that we need to consider in this lesson. Much as we talked about work done, we should be able to know the units. The unit for this case is joules. Yes, if you're writing it in full, my friend, use small letter J, but in short, we use capital J. This helps us to differentiate a unit from the person who discovered this. Take note of this one here. 1 joules equals to 1 Newton meter. And I would want you to note that a definition for joules comes from this expression here. And when 1 joules equals to 1 Newton meter, that therefore means Newton meter is equivalent to joules. And we said that any derivative which has its equivalence, use the equivalence. And in this case, I would want you calculations to have the unit joules, but not Newton meter, simply because Newton meter has got its equivalent, and which is what? Joules. Thank you very much. We can now simply define joules as the work done when the point of applications of 1 Newton move through a distance of 1 meter in the direction of the force. Yes, let's take one illustrative example, which would help us quickly to analyze this concept of work. And here, the question says, calculate the work done when a force of 900 Newton acts on a body and makes it move through a distance of 6 meters. You would realize that our distance has been given and then the force is also given. You have to recall our formula, yes, and that formula will help us quickly to manipulate this, and then we come up with the right answer. Good. This is how we are going to handle this. In our solutions, you are supposed to tell the examiner or the teacher that, sir, you have given me the force, which is 900 Newton, and also you have given me the distance or the displacement, which is 6 meters. Now, in this case, I'll simply apply the formula that work done equals to force times displacement. And therefore, W will stand for work done equals to force time. And then in this case, we shall have 900, which is our force, multiplied by 6, which is our displacement. And then in this case, we shall have our work done being 5,400 joules. Yes. Let us have the opportunity to explore this. I'll give you one example. I'll give you one task for you to do in class. And it is a very simple one and very interesting. I would want all of you to pick a pen and a book and do for me this one very fast. So the questions that I'm going to give you now is that you are supposed to calculate the work done when a force of 40 Newton is used to push a car through a distance of 2 meters. Very simple, very interesting, and I would want you to do it faster. Thank you very much. Yes. In conclusion, therefore, I would like to point out 2 things which are very, very important. For work to be done, there must be a force. I've told you this at the beginning, and I'm repeating it now, and I'll repeat it again, that for work to be done, there must be force applied to move a body in the direction of the force. So in summary, therefore, we have 2 things, force applied, and then the direction of the force must be taken into consideration. Thank you. And I therefore refer you. Yeah, we can go on and on and on, but because of time factor, maybe we can stop there and we expect to pick up. Thank you.
Any feedback? Any feedback? Yes?
In my opinion, in the second slide where they had the video, I was suggesting if they would attach their voice to that video instead of
The other white people.
Thank you very much.
understand better.
So you wanted us to be original. That is through areas that we are going to improve on. Thank you very much for that constructive feedback.
Did you do the simulation? The simulation for
got somebody to challenge the simulation to go manually.
We didn't really get videos or simulations that demonstrate this concept much more better than the one we had last time.
Yeah. Any other? Yes.
Yeah. Lesson was very interesting to me. Really, I was able to understand physics. We didn't study medicine. And basically, pushing wow.
Yes, I also thought that you'd get in trouble with the administration.
Thank
Yes.
you. Another one.
Maybe just a general observation.
All of us when we come up with a video, it's good for us to give a colleague first to give guidance, modify, make it better, and to correct where there is misconceptions.
Yes, video editing, yeah.
Right.
we realized that it could not be done. Thank you very much. By the way, recording, you cannot just record once and then you go and present. You may realize the challenges, you need to delete this one.
Yeah, you can do it several times until you get it right. Okay. Any other?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I just
Okay, thank you very much. Mathematics, where are you? Yes, physics one. Oh, they were the first one. Well, thank you. Thank you. They were the first one this time. And very prepared, by the way. Yes?
I'm very busy for organizing. I also have a suggestion here. Maybe when we're in our various places and so on, if I've not understood some concept, I can just arrange with someone who is better there. We organize the online meeting maybe via Google Meet where I present my screen there, and that there you people doing on your own there. By that you can also learn.
Yes. Hoping that we have the infrastructure.
Google Meet is they can have that and the app.
Our internet network. This is mathematics.
Yes.
Finally.
We yet don't want you to see. So what are you laughing at?
That is mathematics. So
Always mathematics.
always mathematics.
You know, if you overlap, I think we're good.
It's going to record YouTube.
Save the best for last, isn't it?